Welcome to the Deep Dive, everyone, your shortcut to getting genuinely up to speed. Today, we're jumping into the really buzzing world of solo companies in 2025. Our goal, to give you a solid, actionable plan for building these lean, profitable, and importantly, sustainable businesses, especially now.
Yeah, it's incredibly relevant with all the economic uncertainty, industry shrinking a bit, the job market shifting. Well, more people are looking for flexible ways to work.
Yeah.
Our autonomy. And for 2025, the big thing is adaptability. It's not just nice to have, it's really the core strategy.
Okay, let's dig into that, because we're not just talking traditional freelancing, right? That often feels like just trading time for money. Our sources really draw a line here, talking about the solo company or what's the actual difference?
Well, a solo company is more than a job. Think of it as a stable business system. It's designed for low cost, high profit, and to be sustainable. So unlike maybe pure freelancing, it's built to generate income, ideally, even when you're not actively, putting in the hours right then. The real trick is cleverly pulling together resources, outsourcing the stuff that isn't core. That's how one person can actually bring in significant revenue. Low entry barrier, small scale, high margins, built to last.
That really does sound freeing. Okay, so if someone's listening and thinking, right, I want to build this lean machine, where do they start? Is it all about finding some revolutionary product first?
Not really. It's less about inventing something brand new and more about spotting those micro niches, places where bigger companies maybe can't serve people efficiently. Think specialized templates for, say, social media managers, or very specific coaching for niche software users. Problems may be too small for the big guys, but perfect for a focused solo expert. The product just needs to solve a real problem, be launchable without huge costs, and ideally something people might buy again. And it needs clear differentiation based on what the market actually wants.
Okay, so you've nailed down that product or service. Then comes getting it seen. How do you reach the right people? The sources had some interesting takes on traffic, didn't they? Beyond just chasing likes.
Absolutely. Choosing the right platform, maybe Zhonghongshu in China, maybe YouTube elsewhere, that's often, frankly, more crucial than the product itself for building your personal brand early on. But here's the real key insight. Focusing on private domain traffic. Things like your own WhatsApp groups or an email list.
Right, things you control.
Exactly. You have direct control, the users tend to be higher quality, and conversion rates are usually much better than just relying on public platforms where algorithms are in charge.
Okay, so you've got their attention in your private domain. But turning that attention into actual paying customers, that can feel like a whole different ballgame. Is there a specific conversion approach that works best for solo businesses?
Yeah, it's less about a hard sell and more about creating these micro moments of value before you ask for money. Share compelling stories about how you've helped others, really engage with what people need, maybe offer a small free resource or a quick assessment that shows your expertise. Basically, you need people to, like you and trust you first. The sale comes after that connection.
And then there's keeping them, right? Yeah. The delivery part.
Yeah.
That seems like the secret sauce for long-term success and making it sustainable.
Oh, absolutely crucial. Delivery is what fuels long-term profit, loyalty, and referrals. You want to aim for experiences that really exceed expectations. Maybe personalized reports, follow-up check-ins, access to an exclusive little community, things like that. That's what gets people coming back and telling their friends.
Okay, so the business side sounds manageable, strategic, but the legal stuff, that always feels a bit daunting, especially for solo operators. Any big pitfalls?
Definitely. For solo limited liability companies, LLCs in the U.S., for instance, the shareholder, the owner, faces stricter liability rules. You have to be able to prove that the company's money and assets are totally separate from your personal stuff. If you don't, you could be personally liable for company debts.
And how does that happen?
It's called personality confusion. Using company funds for personal bills, mixing bank accounts, not keeping clear financial records. Those are the big red flags.
What about those husband and wife companies? We see a lot of those.
Yeah, legally, it can be a bit murky whether they count as true solo companies. So for them, that super clear separation of assets is even more critical. Bottom line, keep business and personal finances rigorously separate. Get regular financial audits if you can, especially ones with clean, unqualified opinions. And keep meticulous books and records, always.
Okay. Good advice. Thankfully, there's tech to help manage the finances. But choosing the right accounting software, that can feel like a job in itself sometimes. What's the advice for 2025?
Yeah, it's tricky because many have similar features but different prices. Looking at the top ones, FreshBooks gets praise for customer support and integrating with e-commerce like Shopify. Wave is a great free starting point. Zoho Books is good for mobile use, also integrates with Shopify. QuickBooks Online is probably the most comprehensive. And Xero is often recommended for businesses planning to grow. It handles unlimited users.
So how do you pick?
Honestly, use the free trials. Seriously, test them out, see which one feels right for how you work and what your business actually needs. Is complex reporting super important? Or is automated reconciliation the main thing? Try before you buy.
This has been incredibly insightful. It really shows how this solo company model offers amazing flexibility and profit potential, but only if you're strategic about product, traffic, conversion, delivery, and super careful with the legal side.
Exactly. And, in a world changing so fast, maybe embracing this small but refined approach isn't just about financial security. Maybe it's also about finding a deeper sense of personal and professional freedom, autonomy.
That's a really powerful thought to end on. Okay, we covered a ton today about solo companies. Now, over to you listening. What part of building your own lean business really sparked your interest? Or did you have a specific aha moment listening to this? We genuinely want to hear from you. Jump into the conversation in the comment section below. Seriously, tell us what you think. We read them all. And hey, if this deep dive gave you an idea or helped clarify things, please give us a like, maybe share it with someone else who'd find it useful. And definitely hit that follow or subscribe button on your podcast app. Your support means we can keep bringing you these deep dives. Thanks so much for tuning in today.